It's actually common for asymmetrical transfer to shrink the difference between the means of the conditions. Whenever you're doing a within-subjects design with a treated condition and an untreated condition, and the treatment is carrying over from time 1 to time 2, then the participants who are assigned to the AB order will benefit from the treatment at both time 1 and at time 2. And the participants who are assigned to the BA order will only benefit from the treatment at time 2, because they're actually getting the treatment at time 2. This can happen in a drug study. If you're doing an experiment in which one condition gets a medication and the other group doesn't get the medication, and you don't have a long enough break between conditions for the medication to wear off, then the participants who are assigned to the AB order will benefit from the medication at time 1 and at time 2. But the participants who are assigned to the BA order will only benefit from the medication at time 2 because they're actually getting the medication at time 2. I said that one way to solve the problem of asymmetrical transfer is to have a long enough break between conditions. If you're doing a drug study and you have a long enough break for the medication at time 1 to wear off before the participants get to time 2, then that can solve the problem of asymmetrical transfer. But in some experiments, having a long break between conditions won't help because sometimes the treatment has a fairly permanent effect. For example, if a participant has been tutored, you would have to have a pretty long break between conditions for the tutoring to wear off. You'd have to have a pretty long break between conditions for a participant to forget everything that they learned from the tutoring sessions. If you suspect that you're going to have asymmetrical transfer, and you also suspect that having a break between conditions won't help, it's better to use a between subjects design. So in this tutoring experiment, it would actually be better for me to use a between subjects design in which I just assign half of the participants to the tutoring condition and half of the participants to the no tutoring condition, and I just test each participant once.